York starting five. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clark, two defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran-wrap defense played by both of these teams.
Here's Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Towns for three. It doesn't go for him. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Now here's Bridges. Smith with the rebound. Inside. Here's Thompson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Thompson against Brunson. Takes it inside. Outside Hart. The three. And again, the Knicks missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Well, coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count him.
Thompson against Brunson. And there's Şengün on the assist by Thompson.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Brunson taking his time here. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Pass to Eason. This one for three. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Knicks trail by 5. And here's Anunoby. Towns outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
New York shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Now here's Towns. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Pass to Anunoby. Left side Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Smith outside. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Eason. Three-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now here's Şengün, coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Towns. Let's go with a 3. And the Knicks miss again. The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Smith passes to Durant. Back to Smith. And here's Thompson for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York trailing. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Outside Durant. Thompson outside. To stop the drought. And it's good on the layup.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Brunson against Thompson. And it's Brunson missing. For Houston, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Brunson. Takes a 3. Easton pulls it in. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Smith. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
All that time in the weight room for Smith Jr. starting to pay dividends. Looked like it on that finish for sure.
Thompson against Brunson. Towns for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 8 points.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Shepard, he's checked in for Easton. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. 5th best, the Rockets.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
For Houston, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Şengün, the screen. Thompson outside. And it's off from three-point range.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Here's Anunoby. And the layup is good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Boy, that length Anunoby brings inside is tough to contend with.
The Rockets shooting 46% in the first quarter. Pass to Şengün. To the inside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds. And it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. The Rockets trail. Thompson with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Here's Shepard, Capella. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Clint Capella has what we call raw strength. And because of that, he's able to play through contact and score the ball.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
The free throw off from Capella. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused through all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important. And it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Knicks. Capella, the pass to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. The three ball. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Okogie's checked in for Houston. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Alvarado's checked in. And so it's Houston with it. It's a three-point game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Now here's Robinson. No points so far. Bridges finds Robinson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. 6 to shoot. Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Brian, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Tate's checked in for Houston. And the Rockets shooting only 39% in the early going. Pass to Okogie. Capella against Robinson. Back to Capella. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Karl Anthony Towns.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
No good on the free throw.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
The Knicks making a switch here. Huck Porty's checked in.
We got this.
Good on the second one.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Robinson. An 11-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And also dynamic defensively. His 4 blocks helping set the tone at that end of the floor.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Tate. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And he drops the first. Sengun checked in for Clint Capella. Towns, he's checked in for New York. And so Tate nails both of them. The Knicks with the lead. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Now Towns. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Alvarado outside. Fires the three. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Kick to the outside. Heads-up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Pass to Shepard. Clock at 6. From 13 feet, down it goes.
How about the body control there? Shepard taking on the defense and just powering through it all.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Finney-Smith. No made baskets yet. Pass to Tate. Here's Okogie. Sengun, the screen. Nice shot by Okogie.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game so he makes his presence felt inside.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. And there's Towns on the assist from Robinson. Towns has got 12 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Alperen Sengun, Jayshawn Tate out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Shepard in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sengun. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
That one misses.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Sengun. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Okogie, the pass to Tatum. Lets it go from 11. Pass to Okogie. Over Clarkson. Okogie's shot is off. Now here's Alvarado. Towns outside. From downtown, it's rebounded by Sengun.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, here comes New York. Here's Clarkson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
Pass to Shepherd. And here's Tate outside, and he buries his first look.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Towns. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Towns doing some work on the interior.
Look, how do you come up with the strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try it.
Pass to Shepherd. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Finney-Smith. And Houston, another three.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Here's Shamet. Towns outside. Alvarado right side. There's the three. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his third assist of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Bullock's checked in for Shamet. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at New York, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
Well, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Pass to Shepherd. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And Sengun throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Sengun tasting the sauce up top.
Now Clarkson checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Towns for 3. The rebound by Shepherd.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Shepherd. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, Shepherd's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepherd play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Towns passes to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Houston has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Durant inside. He's covered by Clarkson. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got his first points of the night.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Towns outside. The kick out to Brunson. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. The Rockets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Durant. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Pass to Brunson. Kicks it out Towns. Here's the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Rockets trail by 3. And here's Şengün. Down low. Here's Shepherd. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Right side, Brunson. Towns passes to Robinson. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Okogie, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Shepherd. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Shepherd's got 8.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepherd, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11, and he lobs it up, and a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
New York has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. That'll put Karl Anthony Towns on the line. That one on Tate. New York shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Tate. Eason comes in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break. Here comes New York. Anunoby on the wing. Guarded by Durant. Brunson brushes off the D.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Thompson against Brunson. For 3, Smith. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
ABA, Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Yeah.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's New York. They're on a 13-4 run. Brunson finds Anunoby. Outside Hart. 3-pointer. Eason pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Durant for three. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Brunson against Thompson. Here's Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Fires for three. And they'll get another chance. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rockets trail by 6. And here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Inside. Here's Şengün. Up and in on the layup. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Great finish inside by Brunson. Durant with it. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. For three, Durant. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Oh! What a hammer!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. New York leading by 4. Outside Brunson. Towns for three. It's hauled in by Houston. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. The three from Thompson. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Up top, Anunoby. Clock at 6. Towns on a screen. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Eason for three. Knocks down the triple. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And this game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. Over Smith. Hart can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Durant. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Here's Brunson. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Brunson. 11 seconds left in the second period. Sinks that one from the post. And now a three-point New York lead.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Udoka, specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
A little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them off the glass, make them beat us from the perimeter. I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out.
Taking a look at New York, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Rockets trail by 3. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Chalk up 2 there.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Knicks shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. Fires from 14, and it's New York scoring again.
Really good clock recognition by Brunson there. When he hits these kinds of shots, it really deflates the defense.
Durant, pass to Şengün. And it's Thompson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Brunson against Thompson. Right side Brunson. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Durant, and another basket for Houston.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Bridges against Eason. Outside Anunoby. Hart from long range sinks the tray. And the Knicks lead by 2.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Durant on the move. Thompson outside. Here's Easton. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, be a part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
Smith passes to Thompson. Now here's Şengün from deep. Hart pulls it in. Thompson against Brunson. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Şengün against Towns. To the middle. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Rockets trail by 4. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Durant against Anunoby. Right side Durant. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Brunson against Thompson. Towns, left side. Outside Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Pass to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Anunoby. The deep three from Durant. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Outside Brunson. Got a piece of it.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Right side Brunson. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Smith finds Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Thompson against Brunson. Pass to Hart. Now here's Towns, defended by Şengün. Shoots from the right block, and there's Towns on the assist from Hart. Hart's got 3 assists tonight.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Durant looking around. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
and he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Jacks up a three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 7 points here in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Thompson passes to Durant. On the take. Oh, Durant! Get out of the way!
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
That free throw good from Brunson.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Here's Shepard. Give him 8. And yep, it's good. Shepard's got 10.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
New York working the ball around now. Hart from long range. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepard. 10 points for him. Offline with a 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Hart. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Give him 8 points now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
For 3, Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Towns, right side. Shoots over Şengün. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the left side wing. Pass to Durant from downtown. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Brunson finds Hart. Towns is screen on Smith. Hart goes in. The kick out to Brunson. Takes a 3. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Outside Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Tate's checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Here's Dadier. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Shamet from behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. Here's Shepard. Outside Tate. The 3 ball. And it's New York with a rebound. Clarkson outside, and he lobs it up top. Stolen by Capella. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Now here's Clarkson. He's closely guarded. There's the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Okogie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
To the right side. Here's Shepard. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson for 3. The shot no good. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Knicks leading by 6. Robinson passes to Clarkson from deep three-point land. And it's Clarkson again missing. And so Capella will bring it up for the Rockets. Tate finds Capella. Here's Shepard. And here's Tate outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Shepard, and it's Okogie in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Pass to Shepard. Oh, Robinson with a block. Towns, right side. Oh, Towns disregarding the D.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Tate. Outside, Finney-Smith. Off target from outside.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Alvarado. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got assist number 5 here tonight. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Shepard. Outside, Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Shepard. Alvarado defending, and he comes up with a bucket. And 11 points for Alperen Şengün.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Alvarado outside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Robinson in the post. Working on Şengün. Clarkson for three. Nails it from three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Shepard. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Okogie. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Alvarado, left side. Now Clarkson launches it. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Up top, Tate. Pass to Shepard. To the inside. Here's Şengün. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Right through the defender. Şengün. No hesitation and no mercy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Okogie. New York also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Bridges. Brunson up top. Shoots over Shepard. It's Brunson working inside.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Durant against Anunoby. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Lets the three fly. He can't get it to go.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Here's Shepard. Brunson defending. Here's Durant. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. 34 points for Jalen Brunson.
Another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
Back to Durant. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Bridges outside. Towns outside. The 3. Towns making his mark from long range.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Durant. Anunoby covering. Şengün, a screen on Anunoby. Now Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. And here's Finney-Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
That is Finney-Smith's signature shot. He loves that spot in the corner.
Bridges outside. Now Brunson. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. And he's going for the oop here. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Durant, pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Anunoby for three. And again, New York with the triple.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Over Anunoby. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
New York leading by 12. Now here's Brunson. Inside. Let's go with a three. Kicks it out, Towns. The three. They grab their own miss. Robinson passes to Towns. Robinson, a screen on Thompson. For three, Bridges nails it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 15.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
And here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. With some arc. Anunoby finds Brunson. Oh, nicely done. Brunson with the floater.
You know, he's such an unpredictable player because of his change of pace, his great footwork, his deceptive strength. When you least expect it, Brunson hits you with that floater, and you're defenseless against it.
Finney Smith, a screen. The three is up. Durant's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Bridges against Thompson. Back to Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 33 points for Durant.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Let's give a walk. Now, New York, City, Texas.
Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Finney Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepard. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. Outside Bridges. Let's loose for three. Rebounded by Smith.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Durant. The floater. Oh, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Bridges. Outside Brunson. Takes a three. Buries it from outside.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
Now Şengün. Outside Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Towns against Şengün. Now Durant. The three is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but They just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Brunson. Towns down low, covered by Smith. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
Outside Eason. On the wing, Durant. Anunoby covering. For 3, Smith knocks down the trifecta.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Towns finds Hart, 6 on the shot clock, takes the 3. Smith with the rebound. Outside Eason, 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Durant. He takes it in. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. For 3, Smith. No good that time. Outside Brunson. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.